Third time is the charm for framing. Hello everyone, my name is Faith. Today we're doing a book haul because they're easy and I need a video because I want to start this booktube thing again. What's easier than holding up a bunch of books you just bought and saying the name? So this was originally only going to have 4 books, but then I went to Barnes & Noble today and thanks to capitalism, I bought more. Yay! Let's get started. The first book is, as always, Julia. The letters of Julia Child and Avis Devoto. And it was edited and curated by JoanReardon. So this book is basically the letters between Julia and Avis as they are mastering the art of French cooking. I bought this at Reading Terminal Market here in Philly when my cousin and fiance were visiting. Anyways, I'm a food blogger and baker. I love Julia Child, so that's why I bought this. Next book is The Towers of Trebizond by Rose Macaulay. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure what this book is about, but I read the description on the book outlet. By the way, these next 3 books are from the book outlet. And it sounded really great. Let me just read it to you.
"Take my camel, dear," said my Aunt Dot as she climbed down from this animal on her return from High Mass. So begins The Towers of Trebizond, the greatest novel by Rose Macaulay, one of the eccentric geniuses of English literature. In this fine and funny adventure set in the backlands of modern Turkey, a group of highly unusual travel companions makes its way from Istanbul to legendary Trebizond, encountering potion-dealing sorcerers, recalcitrant policemen, and Billy Graham tour with a busload of southern evangelists. But though the dominant note of the novel is humorous, its pages are shadowed by heartbreak as the narrator confronts the specters of ancient empires, religious turmoil, and painful memories of lost love.
The line that really got me was Billy Graham and a busload of southern evangelists. Why the hell not, right? The next book is Afterwolrds by Scott Westerfeld. And to be honest, I probably would not have bought this book if it was not $3 on the book outlet. Because honestly, everyone on BookTube got arcs of this last year, and I didn't think it sounded that interesting. Oops. But I like Scott Westerfeld enough, and the concept was interesting enough that I was like, might as well make the shipping worth it and add this book onto my order. And it does seem interesting. I'm really excited to read the Afterwolrds portion of the book. For those of you who don't know, this book is about a girl who just published her first novel, or she got a publishing deal for her first novel, and she moves to New York City, and it kind of chronicles her experience in the publishing world. But you also read the book that she's getting published. I actually am really excited to read this book, but I'm also kind of going in with low expectations. The third book I got on the book depository was Atlantis Rising, which is about a girl who lives on Earth, but she's from the lost city of Atlantis. Can't tell anyone because it's really dangerous, and then somebody finds out and her world just kind of falls apart. I've always been fascinated by the lost city of Atlantis, so why not, right? That's kind of my attitude with everything in this book, cause why not buy it? I'm normally not like this, I promise. I really actually am trying to put a book buying ban on myself. It's not working. And then the 2 books I bought today at Barnes & Noble. The first is The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon. And this book is about an autistic boy living in London, and he starts trying to investigate the suspicious death of a neighbor's dog, but everybody suspects him because he's weird and strange and different. This book is actually was recently adapted into a Broadway play, which I saw a performance of at the Tonys this past year, and it just sounded fascinating. My cousin also has autism, and so I'm really interested to read a story about it, just because it's something that's so personal to me. And the final book is Nimona. This is by Noelle Stevenson. This is a book, it's a graphic novel about a supervillain sidekick who is a teenage girl. So I'm really excited to read it. This seems like it'll be a fun, light read. So that is my book haul. I am really excited to read all of those books. I kind of just want to read all of them now, even though I have books that I'm currently reading, and I have so many other books on my TBR pile. And yes, it is a literal pile. So if you've read any of these books, let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Bye!